in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal down, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. The Irish send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Secures it at the 30, working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So Texas A&M's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Reed. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Oh, they're after him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Wants to throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They booted away on 4th down. All the way back to the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bussy. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Pass interference. Offense.
That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. To the air, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And the Aggies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Keeps it on the draw. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got the first himself. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And how about that run? A huge gain and the slide at the end.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for a gap, it's Price. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game 1, now a touchdown catch in game 2. They're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but I'm not sure Bevo's feeling like this one's in the clear. This has been a nip-and-tuck affair all game. They're up by 7 over UTEP.
He'll do it himself. Wide open spaces.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Runs through a tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Aggies with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Concepcion. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Looking for the tie with the extra point. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Fields. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air, using his legs to buy some time. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Fields. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bussey. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Caught over the middle, it's Craver. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Wants to throw on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Still on his feet. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wants to fire on second down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team gets their job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. To the air, it's Reed. Snagged in the middle, it's Moss. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Grab behind the line. It's Concepcion. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Bussey. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on second down. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. A strike downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The give to the tailback. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The Irish send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Looking to throw, it's Reed. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The Volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. He's got it. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Looking to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Give to the back. Made a defender miss. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Right back to the well. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Gonna sling it on second down. Hit as he throws. Trying to find the end zone. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run in the red zone. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Here's the handoff. There he goes! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Here comes the offense on first and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Pauling. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Give to the running back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Handoff from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there calls the missed timing. So now it's second and long. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Aggies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Reed. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. To the air on 2nd down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Draw play, quarterback keeps it.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
He's going to let it go. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Kick is in the air. And the returner goes down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. 2nd down coming up. Under fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Fields. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Fields. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. He'll pull it down and run. On the move at the 30. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Pauly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Rush is on him. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead's extended a little further. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And It's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Reed. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on 3rd down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bussey. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get into the 33-yard line. You know, the numbers for Notre Dame receivers aren't always prolific, but you think of Tim Brown, Rocket Ismail, Jeff Samardzija. They've had a lot of tremendous receivers. This guy fits right in that category.
Yeah, and when you think about those guys in Notre Dame history, those are all guys that you throw it near him, they're going to catch it. And he seems to come up with the ball when it comes near him. I'm going to feature him. He's going to be the guy that I'm going to go after because I know if it's him on somebody else, if it's a 50-50 ball, it ain't 50-50 anymore. He's going to come down with it, and I trust him.
They'll run it. It's Love. No, he got loose. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Here's a heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, going up top. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And here comes the field goal unit. He splits the upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Oklahoma State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Pistol Pete isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over the Red Hawks of Miami. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw, it's Reed. The throw to the outside is complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a crease, it's Moss. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on 1st down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the marker. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to it. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Craver. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take it in for 6 more points. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now the pitch. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Irish send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Looking for room. It's Moss. Oh, a lot of space. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to pass, it's Reed. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now, the 7th sack of the game.
They kick it away on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll return it from around the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the right. He's got it. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. Looking for space, it's Moss. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Reed. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
How about this goal line defense? On 1st down, they expect the run, they stuff it for a loss, and on 2nd down, expecting pass, they can now get after the quarterback and bring him down for a sack. They are pushing this offense back in the wrong direction. This has been textbook goal line defense here as of late.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Young. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Going right to work up top. He'll heave it deep. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Pauly. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Spins away from the defender. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He'll do it himself on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The Irish send out the punt unit. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football game.
From his end zone, needs to be careful here. That's caught. It's Bussey. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Moss. It's a seam wide open. Not budged there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes! And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on! Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the grab. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Carr. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Great place to start for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Trying to take it back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
On to attempt the try. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up by 31 over UTEP. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update. He lets it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Here's the pressure. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops the throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Dropping back, it's Reed. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bussey. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Off play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll leave it with him. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Back to throw, it's Reed. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Fires to the big fella.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
Now on the return. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the ground, it's Price. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Irish send out the punt unit. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Caught over the middle. It's Craver. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Fighting off the defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A&M comes back out with another first down. He'll do it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bussey. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. A run for the quarterback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
To throw on 1st down, using the quick game, and good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Here comes the heat. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this